Switching teams in Formula One is never easy, but for Carlos Sainz, the transition from Ferrari to Williams has sparked a whirlwind of challenges that even seasoned fans might not have anticipated. And this is the part most people miss. While Sainz's move was driven by circumstances beyond his control, namely Lewis Hamilton's arrival at Ferrari, it has created a big problem for Williams, according to respected F1 commentator David Croft. But what exactly does this mean for the team and for Sainz himself? Let's dive in. The summer break may have come at just the right time for Sainz, as he looks to recalibrate after a rocky start with Williams. Known for his adaptability, the Spaniard has switched teams more frequently than almost any other driver currently on the grid. Yet, joining Williams at the beginning of the 2025 season hasn't been the seamless process many expected. Surprisingly, Sainz finds himself trailing significantly behind his teammate Alex Albon, a driver who has risen to the occasion despite the added pressure of competing alongside a four-time race winner. Sainz's performance so far has raised eyebrows both inside and outside the paddock, with only 16 points compared to Albon's impressive 54. There's no denying that Williams now faces a unique concern with Sainz that they don't experience with their British star. Team principal James Vowles remains confident in Sainz's abilities, but patience won't last forever. The team will undoubtedly expect him to close the gap before the next season begins. During an analysis segment on Sky Sports F1, Croft teamed up with former F1 driver Karun Chandhok to dissect Sainz's struggles. Their conclusion? His qualifying performances are creating headaches for Williams. Chandhok highlighted how Sainz initially showed promise, reaching Q3 in 5 out of 7 races earlier in the season. However, things have taken a downturn since then. Carlos needs to find some qualifying form, Chandhok remarked. He's slipped behind Albon significantly in terms of points and overall consistency. Croft echoed these sentiments, emphasizing that failing to qualify well consistently is becoming a major issue. To illustrate this further, consider the numbers. Sainz ranks 11th in average qualifying positions among all drivers this year, sitting just ahead of Red Bull's Yuki Tsunoda, but lagging behind Fernando Alonso. That performance offered a glimpse of hope, showcasing what Sainz is capable of when everything clicks into place. Unfortunately, such moments have been sporadic rather than consistent. Since then, his results have dipped noticeably, and only the 2 weakest qualifiers on the grid, Nico Hülkenberg and Franco Colapinto, have failed to reach Q3 during the same time frame. So, what makes this situation particularly controversial? It's worth asking whether Williams underestimated the complexities of integrating a high-profile driver like Sainz into their setup. On paper, bringing in someone with his experience should have been a slam dunk. Yet, here we are, discussing how his presence has introduced a new layer of difficulty for the team. Could it be that Sainz's style simply doesn't mesh well with Williams' current car or strategy? As the Dutch Grand Prix approaches, all eyes will be on Zandvoort to see if Sainz can turn things around. A strong qualifying session on Saturday would go a long way towards silencing critics and proving that he still belongs among F1's elite. But here's the million-dollar question. Can Sainz rediscover his rhythm, or will his struggles continue to overshadow his undeniable talent? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Sainz deserves more time to adapt? Or is it time for Williams to rethink their approach?